Hello again, basketball fans. This is it. This is game number 4 of our heavy quadruple build today at the Marikina Sports Center. But you can say we reserved the best for last. This is the Manuel L. Quezon University Stallions going up against the Philippine Christian University Dolphins, two schools with a lot of rich basketball history. And today they hope to start a new chapter in their history as they face off in the opening round of the knockout playoffs for the 19th season of the National Athletic Association of Schools, Colleges, and Universities, the NASCO, and we'll bring that game to you in its entirety after a few reminders. Stay with us. You're watching the 19th NASCO playoffs. All right, we see the starting lineups being called to the floor. Of course, first to be called are the team in white, MLQU Stallions. They begin with the Filipino-Canadian discovery, Carlos Hansinal. And then joining him is, of course, their gunslinger, Ryan Suwal. Miguel Alimasa will man the front line together with Nico Hamila. And, of course, their main man in the middle, Samuel Peralta. Let's see how Coach Elvis Tolentino will counter this. Let's wait for his lineup. Of course, first to be called out is their own gunslinger, Mark Edison Ordonez, joined by the veteran Kenneth Sumalakay. Another young gun for PCU, Raymond Ranzel Casajeros. And up front, you got Rainiel David and big Christopher Okoronquo. So very good lineups here by both coaches. Of course, Rainier Carpio for the Stallions, Coach Elvis Tolentino for the Dolphins. And this early, you can see the height disparity between Christopher and Samuel. Now the matchup that we are going to look forward to this game is the meeting of the two heavy scorers. Mark Ordonez with the first shot, no. And the two are guarding each other. We're talking about Ryan Suwal and Mark Edison Ordonez. Now, Mark Ordonez scored 40 points in each of their first two games. And just last week, Ryan Suwal set a new NASCO record with 47 points on 12 of 18 shooting from three-point distance. And that was against St. Clair, but unfortunately, the Stallions fell short against St. Clair. That was held at the PCU gym last Wednesday. Suwal, first attempt. Yes! So, Ryan Suwal gets the early jump in this potential shootout with Mark Edison Ordonez. I remember during that game, when Ryan Suwal was shooting it out, he was really burning the cords at PCU. You know, Mark Ordonez was just watching at the sidelines, and I don't know what was going to that young man's mind, but I guess it's safe to say probably Ordonez is motivated maybe to get his scoring record back. But then again, first things first, so it doesn't matter how much you score. I think both players will be more content to leave Marikina today with the win, and of course a slot in the quarterfinals this Wednesday, wherein waiting for the win of this game will be the number 1 seed of Group B, the Enderan Titans, last year's runner-up. Ordonez now equalizes. So our score is 2-all. You can say Suwal 2, Ordonez 2. Peralta, power move. Decides to kick it out. They will reset. It's with Suwal. Suwal. Well, I guess Suwal knows that they will be defending him, so he might as well set up his other teammates. Sumalakay. Oh, Casajeros losing it. All right, Hansinal. Now, in that game where Suwal scored 47 points, Hansinal, you know, he's also a good shooter, but he decided to, take a backseat to Suwal because he knows that his teammate was really getting hot. No, not just hot, volcanic hot. That's why all the Stallions were making it a point to give the ball to Ryan Suwal. Okoronquo getting entangled with Hamila. And that will be a jump ball. Possession arrow is pointing in favor of the Stallions. Okay, Hansinal. You know, think about this. If Hansinal and Suwal would click from long distance at the same time, that is very bad news for whoever the opponent is. Think about this. No, Ryan Suwal scoring 47 points by himself. Almost beat St. Clair by himself. If not for the clutch plays down the stretch of Joshua Fontanilla. Wow. Casajeros. All right, Casajeros starts the scoring act. Again, the mindset of both teams should be, you know, we cannot just live and die with, say, Ordonez for PCU, Suwal for MLQU. I mean, all 5 players on the floor have to contribute. Peralta, jumper. Yes. Peralta. No, you like his jumper, huh? You like his range. For sure, he is easily a very valuable player for the Stallions, and we're not surprised that Peralta has received a lot of overtures, a lot of offers to transfer schools, but hey, he's staying a Stallion. I guess loyalty is a major value or virtue for Peralta. He values loyalty. Gula is in the game. Of course, Gula was the best player in one of their wins. Actually, the Stallions are finishing the elimination round with 2 wins and 4 losses. In those 2 wins, the best player in one game was Miguel Gula, and the best player in their other win was Carlos Hansinal. Too bad that game by Ryan Suwal was not televised. Well, I don't know. Even if they lost, there is a big chance he could have been named best player. A rare chance that the best player will come from the losing team. But it's just a possibility. But of course, if that happened, we will have no choice but to give the best player to somebody from the winning side. All right, 3 seconds to work with for the Dolphins. They lob it inside to Okoronkwo, and a foul is called. Of course, when you have somebody that tall, you more or less just hack him. Okay, Jexter Tolentino is coming in the game for the first time, and in the recent games of PCU, Tolentino has proven to be a good asset as a reserve. Because in some games, Tolentino would start. But he has been very effective as a reserve. Okolonko with his second free throw. Good form. Six to 5 is our score. They backtrack. Hesitating. They take it instead. All right, Peralta recovers, but we have a push. So Peralta spotted pushing Tolentino. And you look at this. You compare the physique of Peralta and Tolentino. Think about this. In about maybe a year or two, perhaps Tolentino, if he hits the weights room, take some supplements, could probably have the same physique as Peralta. Wow, that would be very good. Ordonez missing. Ball will stay with the Dolphins. Carlo Eusebio is in the game also for the first time. So sitting down are Sumalakay and David. Meanwhile, Casajeros is blocked. We have another foul. Oh no, 7 seconds rather. Referees are signaling 7 seconds on the shot clock. Okoronkwo is hacked again. And this is one game that Christopher really has to step up, because there's nobody on the MLQU side that can match up with him physically. I mean, he is really taller than everybody else. He's the tallest kid on either side. By the way, Christopher would like to shout out, like to say hello to all his friends, his mother, all his friends and relatives watching back there in Nigeria. They are watching us right now on the World Wide Web. Thank you very much for watching us. I wonder what time is it there in Nigeria. Well, right now it's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon here in the Philippines. We are live here from the Marikina Sports Center, the newly refurbished Marikina Sports Center. In fact, some of the developments are not yet finished. Eusebio! Sorry, miss. Oh, counter steal. Ordonez is all alone! And he taps the board for good measure. He wants to show us his sleeping ability. Of course, if you can't dunk, next best thing, tap the board on the layup to show your leaping ability. Casajeros. Ordonez, floater, no. Oh, dribbling violation? Huh. Mental lapse on the part of the Stallions. Well, it happens even at this level. You know, these young men have been playing basketball for majority of their lives, yet they still commit these mistakes. Meanwhile, Casajeros with 2 points. Lead of PCU now is 5, 11-6. Tolentino with a rebound to Ordonez. There's a possibility Ordonez might play 40 minutes today. Okoronkwo! Alright, we have a foul. Meanwhile, Hansinal will come back in together with Miguel Alimasa. And we're going to take our first look at Big Heaven Julian. And when you look at Julian, he is almost a full head taller than Jexter Tolentino. One of the long-term projects of Coach Rainier Carpio. Now think about this. If he develops Julian into a Samuel Peralta type, wow! And that guy could make it to the PBA if that's the case. You know, with a height like that, and then the physique and the skills, the moves, he will be a prime PBA prospect. But of course, I understand Julian is quite a young lad. He's just 16 years old. And I think it's obvious because he really looks young from our point of view. All right, Casajeros attacking, yes! By the way, this is only Casajeros' first year in the seniors division. He was in the juniors division last year. And he was really ripping apart the juniors. And he continues to do so. I mean, he is approximating his numbers in the juniors here in the seniors. You can say seamless transition for Casajeros. And he is a good complement to Mark Edison Ordonez. And by the way, Tolentino, who just got the foul, Chester Tolentino is another product of the Junior Dolphins program. Okay, Ordonez will get a rest, so we will not see an Iron Man performance from Ordonez. He will be resting. Okay, Tolentino with the first free throw. Second one coming for Jexter. Good. Alright, Sumalakay will also come back. So you can see Coach Elvis Tolentino constantly shuffling his players. It's also one way of confusing the opposition. Sumalakay. Oh, hesitation by Eusebio. He bobbled, results in a turnover. All right, Hansinal. Swal. Swal has only 2 points to his name right now. Hansinal says, I want a clear out. He will challenge Eusebio. Oh, Julian! Babied it. Literally. Eusebio, extra pass. And Quinto nets the 2 points. Coach Rainier Carpio would like to call a timeout, and our score is 15-6 with 2:05 left here in the first. Stay there. We'll be back with more of your 19th NASCU playoffs.
Energy, speed, endurance. Do you have what it takes to compete? Fuel up with MLQU and boost your performance. MLQU. Live faster, live higher, live stronger.
All right, back to the live action. It's a 11-point lead for the Dolphins, 17-6, with 2:05 left. Styles though with possession. The much taller Sumalakay is hounding Hansinal, so that's a good idea. No, try to deny him his passing lanes with the length of Sumalakay. Hansinal for 3. Oh! Hey! This is a good news for the Stallions. If Hansinal will continue connecting from the outside, remember when Hansinal plays well from the outside, that usually translates to a win. In fact, he was the best player in their first win. He was just literally bombing away from the outside. Ramos loses the ball, but it will stay with the Dolphins with 3 seconds on the shot clock. All right, some quick substitutions. Mark Edison Ordonez will return. Let's expect Ordonez to take minimal rest in this game. Ordonez now has it. You like that, that rabbit-like hop of his, that bunny hop to the basket. Those so fleet-footed Mark Edison Ordonez. You'd say he could be a good dancer with feet like that. Well, here's a story. The great point guard Johnny Abariento said, one secret to his good footwork on the floor is because he was also a very good dancer. When he was in high school, he would dance in school programs. So that's where he got his footwork. All right, Gula with the home run. Defense was a little bit slow. But then again, I admire the effort of the PCU defense not giving up. .42 seconds. And we have a whistle. It's on... it's on Samuel Peralta. And that's the second foul of Peralta. And it also means penalty for the Stallions. So at the line, it's going to be Quinto for free throws. Quinto, earlier we saw him, he was complaining that Peralta grabbed onto his jersey. Okay, rebound there, cleared by Alimasa to Hansinal. Hansinal! 2 threes now for Carlos Hansinal. Still a 6-point lead though for the Dolphins. Eusebio looks at the clock, it says 25 seconds. So chance here for the ball to go back to the Stallions for the last say. Ordonez! Yes! 17 seconds and counting. They have to move quickly. Gula. 9 seconds. Hansinal looks at the clock. And a foul away from the ball. It's on. Is this Quinto? So I guess tit for tat. Earlier it was Peralta who fouled Quinto, and now Quinto fouls Peralta. But Dolphins are not in penalty, so it only mean an inbound for the Stallions. Hansinal receives to the post, turn around, Gula. So at the end of the first period, our score is 22-16. Philippine Christian University hanging on to a 6-point lead over the Manuel L. Quezon University Stallions. We'll be back with the second period after this commercial break. Stay with us. You're watching the 19th NASCU Playoffs. All right, start of the second period. Our score, 22-16, 6-point lead by the Dolphins. They have possession. Ordonez gives it to Ocolonco, who is too strong. All right, it's with Hansen now. Fast a pass to Sual. Sual! We haven't heard from Sual in a long time. He only scored the first basket. What is Christopher Ocolonco thinking of? Anyway, I guess Ocolonco wanted to drive a point. Sual for 3. All right, first 3 for Sual. So now, it's 3 triples for the Stallions. 1 from Sual, 2 from Hansinal. So let's see how the Dolphins will counter that. Their lead is down to 3. I guess if MLQU will continue firing from the outside, it will open up the defense of PCU. Maybe guys like Ocolonco, Quinto, who's on the floor now, they might go out to the perimeter, defend the perimeter. That will allow the bigs of MLQU to get rebounds. Sual! Not this time, so only 1 triple so far for Sual. Casajeros, he can also hit the 3. Not this time. Ball tap is won by the Stallions. Hansinal. Yes. No. Rebound Ocolonco. Casajeros, one-handed pass. Quinto, series of fakes. Yes. You like the moves here being exhibited by Quinto. This is also a young man who could use some time in the weights room, lift some weights, and again take some supplements to add some muscles to his frame. Of course, you need those, especially with the nature of Filipino basketball. It's quite a physical game, to say the least. Hansinal. All right. Hansinal still with a one-hander. Offensive rebound. And it's with Ocolonco. All right, Ordonez with the breakaway. Casajeros is running mate. Oh, yes. And that will be a bonus free throw for Raymond Ranzel Casajeros. And because of that, the lead of PCU has ballooned again to 7. So just as MLQU was threatening, here comes the Dolphins, putting some relief. So focus now on Casajeros for his bonus. Oops, not yet. But he gets his own miss. Casajeros, ball batted out. It will, it hit him before it went out of bounds. Okay, so it's going to be Stallions' ball. Hansinal having trouble. All right, they have 1 second. Oh, it's going to be PCU ball. Okay, turnover. But then again, it was almost an 8-second violation for the Stallions. It just came a second earlier. Quinto missing. Casajeros, oh, what a rebound out of nowhere from the blind side. Casajeros. Steal completed by Eusebio. Eusebio from 15, no. All right, helter-skelter basketball here in Marikina. Handoff. And you have a preemptive foul given up. All right, Alimasa will come back. Foul was on Quinto. Sual will sit down. It seems that Sual is having trouble getting his shooting going. I mean, he was really El Fuego last Wednesday against St. Clair. Let's just hope, if you're a fan of MLQU, let's just hope that Sual rediscovers his shooting touch very soon. Maybe like now, or once he comes back. All right, Nicolas with 2 points. Still a 7-point lead for PCU. Ordonez. Oh, sidestep, what a move! If that shot went in, wow. That could have easily been play of the day. Runner by Nicolas. Yes, it's a 3-point shot. He was able to apply the brakes just in time before his shoe touched the blue line. Lead of PCU is down to 4, but then again, every time that MLQ is threatening, Dolphins always with a ready answer. Let's see what they will do this time. Sumalakay. You see your Ordonez screen, hands it to Ordonez. Ordonez for 3. No! Rebound Peralta. Hansinal. To the corner. Gula. No. Okoronko with the clearance. Okoronko quickly. It's with Ordonez. Oh, what a very unselfish pass by Ordonez. Gives them 2 more points. So far so good. Every time the Stallions threaten, PCU always with a ready answer. Oh, Nicolas. Second triple already for Nicolas. And now the lead of PCU is down to 3, 30-27. All right, Sumalakay. Spin move. Yes, good one-on-one. The veteran, Kenneth Sumalakay from Hope Christian High School. Gula. Airball. And it's with Sumalakay. Sumalakay just scored the last basket of PCU. He hands it off to Casajeros. Casajeros! Oh, Casajeros looking for a foul. He will not get it, but he will still get the 2 points nonetheless. Lead of PCU up again to 7, 34-27. So, good play by PCU again. Like what I said, credit PCU. Every time MLQU threatens, they always have a ready answer. I guess you can say they prepared well for this game. Ordonez using the Okoronko screen. Ordonez. Oh, rims out. So right now we are yet to see the projected scoring battle between Ordonez and Sual, Nicolas, because right now everybody on both sides are contributing, and on the part of Sual, Coach Carpio has limited the minutes of Ryan. All right, Hansinal will attack. Hansinal to the running Peralta, extra pass. Gula, no. All right, Ordonez. They have the numbers. And Ordonez, oh, he buckled the layup. But he gets his own miss. And this time, Ordonez is fouled. He will earn his points the hard way. Again, no, it's no mean feat. What Mark Ordonez achieved at the start of this season. The first 2 games of PCU, opening day against New Era at the Cuneta Astrodome, he burns New Era for 40 points and the win for PCU. And then he scores 40 points again in their next game, which I believe was against, let me check my my notes here, as Ordonez shoots his free throws. Well, like what I said, he scored 40 points on opening day, and then he scored 40 points in their second game, but it was a loss by 1 point to the Philippine Merchant Marine School Mariners. Okay? By the way, the winner of this game will take on the Enderun College's Titans, last year's runner-up, and this year's Group B top seed in the quarterfinals this Friday at the Caloocan Sports Complex in Bagumbong. Okay, so see you all there this Friday. Let's fill up the venue, all right? Let's set a new attendance record for the Caloocan Sports Complex. Now let's fill it up to the rafters. Now bring your drums, bring your banners. Bring in the band, bring in the brass band, all the horns. Let's make some noise, NASCU. Let's show them what NASCU is all about. That's the quarterfinals for you this Wednesday in Bagumbong. Okay, Sual is back in the game. But I guess he has been scouted well. And because, when they were playing St. Clair last Wednesday at PCU, I mean, the Dolphins, I mean, that's their home court, of course. They were watching from the rafters of the gym. They were watching. So I guess they have a good idea of how MLQU operates. Of course, they already played. If they go on to win this game, they are quite familiar. They already played Enderun. They lost though to Enderun in the elimination round. And speaking of Enderun, they will enter that quarterfinals armed with a twice-to-beat advantage. So for the win of this game, they have no choice but to beat Enderun twice in a row. Okay, like what I said, our quarterfinals is this Wednesday in Caloocan. Now, if needed, okay, if the lower seed scores an upset on Wednesday, we will have a game on Friday to decide the semifinalist, and we will announce the venue and time of that game if there will be a game.
And we will announce the venue and time of that game if there will be.
6:27. We'll be back.
Energy, speed, endurance. Do you have what it takes to compete? Fuel up with PCU and boost your performance. PCU. Live faster, live higher, live stronger.
All right, back to live action. That timeout was called by Coach Elvis Tolentino, despite the fact that they are leading by 9 points. Of course, Coach Tolentino wants to be sure. And he wants to make sure that his Dolphins finish this first half properly. Ordonez against Suwal. Again, this is our dream matchup. No, maybe we should have an ASCU All-Star game. That would be nice. Group A versus Group B. All right, finally, Suwal hits a 3-point shot. Hopefully not the last, as the MLQU fans will pray. They need more of that. Ordonez will get the 3 points back. Not yet. Ball is loose. It's won by the Stallions. And a dish out to Peralta for the reverse. I tell you, this Peralta, Samuel Peralta, if we push through with that All-Star game, he is a prime candidate to make the All-Star team. All right, Sumalakay to Ordonez. Ordonez is also, I can say, a lock on the All-Star game. Come on. Look at his scoring average. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Suwal. Oh, Suwal! Showing that he is more than just a 3-point shooter. He has a variety of moves. Lead of PCU is 4. David, losing it. But we have a foul.
David, losing it. But we have a foul.
Okay, we have a... Yes, our officials have confirmed it's going to be penalty. So 2 free throws here for Rainiel David. That's right, Rainiel David. You can say a blue chip recruit for Coach Elvis Tolentino. Of course, Rainiel David coming out of the powerhouse Letran High School. One of the best high school programs in the country. So David good on that free throw. And they get the ball back. Sumalakay hesitating, met by the double. Ordonez is open. And Ordonez! Wow! You can say that's his move, huh? That hop. And then jump. Hop, jump, and shoot. Suwal! Suwal! So I guess they know that they will be defending at the perimeter. Might as well drive to the basket. Oh, Ordonez! That shot was a prayer that was left unanswered. Desperation. Heave! No. So at the half, the Dolphins of PCU are still ahead of the Stallions, 41-36. Stay with us for the second half. You wouldn't want to miss that. You're watching the 19th ASCU playoffs.
Energy, speed, endurance. Do you have what it takes to compete? Fuel up with MLQU and boost your performance. Valley Pure. Live faster. Live higher. Live stronger. Energy, speed, endurance. Do you have what it takes to compete? Fuel up with Valley Pure and boost your performance. Valley Pure. Live faster. Live higher. Live stronger.
All right, we're just about to begin the second half, and you can see that, well, right now, Coach Elvis Tolentino is still talking to his Dolphins. Some trying to make the most of this break All right, so everybody's complete. We've got 10 players on the court right now. So we are about to begin our second half. And the scoreboard reads 41 to 36. A 5-point lead for the PCU Dolphins. They have possession. Sumalakay. Okoloko asking for it. He will not get it. Sumalakay sees the opening. Sumalakay attacks. And he is fouled. So the fouls on Nicolas. So 2 fouls here for Kenneth Sumalakay. First one is good. Ups their lead to 6. And again, we have yet to see the shootout. The projected shootout here in Marikina between Ryan Sual and the man with the ball right now, Mark Edison Ordonez. Okoronkwo! And he's hammered inside. Well, I guess maybe both coaches are trying to put one over the other because they're thinking, oh, perhaps PCU will be guarding Ryan. Oh, perhaps MLQU will be guarding Mark Ordonez. So let's have everybody contribute. Let's vary our offense. And so far so good. Both coaches having a very interesting tactical exchange here. Even us who are watching, we are guessing what will be their next move. No, it's not like against St. Clair in the case of the Stallions. So they were really predictable. They were really giving the ball a lot to Sual. But of course, Sual stepped up. He responded by scoring 47 points, which was more than half of the output of the team that day. Peralta! And Okoronkwo with the clearance. Coach Elvis says, spread out. Okay, spread out. Spacing, guys. And Tolentino was not ready to receive that drop pass. But talk about these Dolphins, and they should be quite familiar with each other because Casajeros, Jexter Tolentino, Carlo Eusebio, they all came from the junior Dolphins. So they've been together for some time now as Sual rings the bell for 3. Uh-oh, this is a warning for PCU once Sual starts heating up. 44-39, 5-point lead for the Dolphins. Not safe by any means. Ordonez. Oh, look at Ordonez get his own miss. And Ordonez is hammered, but he will not be... no foul will be called. Referee says play on. All right, Alimasa. Stolen by Casajeros. I am not wrong in my prediction that we have saved the best game for last. I think this is the best game of all the 4 games that we will stage today.
That we have saved the best game for last. I think this is the best game of all the 4 games.
Ira beating AMA. And then in our second game, La Salle Araneta winning over the Technological University of the Philippines. And just before this game, Our Lady of Fatima blowing away Holy Angel. So now Our Lady of Fatima, La Salle Araneta, and New Era have booked the 5th, 6th, and 7th spots in the quarterfinal. So 1 spot remains, and it will belong to either PCU or MLQU, the 2 teams playing in front of you right now. Sual, no. And Okoronkwo. Oh, that's
right now. Sual, no. And Okoronkwo.
A big blow there. Of course, in situations like this, okay, the referees they make the sign for the unsportsmanlike foul as a precautionary measure, okay? And then what's happening right now, our referees, together with our commissioner, Mr. Luisito Boy Cruz, they are reviewing the video of the incident. And they will say if it is a, if it is correct, yes, it is a unsportsmanlike foul, or they will just downgrade it to a regular foul. So in this case, the referees have deemed it proper to make it a regular foul. Okay, it's just a regular foul on the Stallions. So it will be a normal inbound, a regular inbound. So David with the ball, hand off to Casajeros, to Ordonez. Now Ordonez will orchestrate. The good thing about Ordonez, he orchestrates, and if his teammates cannot do it, he'll do it himself. David, extra pass, Okoronkwo. Very successful play there by Rachel David. Hansinal double at the backcourt. It's with Llorente. Hey, you should not leave Llorente open, because Llorente is, you can say, one of the best three-point shooters in the NAASCU. Remember, last season, he was one of the podium finishers in the NAASCU three-point shootout. Of course, the other podium finishers at that time, Miguel Brian Cabrera of Our Lady of Fatima, and John Sherik Estrada of the St. Clair Juniors. Also, another player who did well, J.P. Nieles, who is still also with the St. Clair Juniors. You can see that in that contest, it revealed there's a lot of good three-point shooters in the NAASCU. Oh, speaking of 3 points, Llorente with back-to-back threes, but still a 4-point lead for PCU. Okoronkwo from Casajeros, too strong. Okoronkwo still, and Okoronkwo, height is might for Christopher Okoronkwo. Hansinal, we haven't heard from him for quite some time now. Hesitation, it's with Llorente. Llorente is feeling it. He has hit 2 3-point shots in a row. This time, Nicolas, no. Hansinal, one-hander, still no go. And ball will go in favor of the Dolphins. Casajeros. Well, Casajeros is, you can say he's like a point forward, helping Ordonez bring on the ball, because they don't want to tire Mark Ordonez. So Ordonez is surely going to play heavy minutes today. Ordonez! And the ball will go out in favor of the Stallions. All right. Nicolas will attack. Hand off Peralta. Peralta can hit that. Not this time. But that's Peralta's range. You have to deny him that shot. Sumalakay. Slicing and getting 2 points. Okay, lead of PCU up to 8 again. So you can say if this was boxing, PCU is a very good counter puncher. I mean, they're ahead on points. And then every time the opponent will go for a haymaker or a knockout blow, they just, they're very good in counter punching. If this was a boxing match, I'm saying.
The opponent will go for a haymaker or a knockout blow. They just,
and you can say they're playing very intelligent basketball right now, PCU, okay? I mean, they are leading, yes, that's good. They're in control of the game, but they're not going for the knockout blow just yet. They're not going for the knockout blow yet. So they're playing a very intelligent and a very controlled game. Of course, credit that to the coaching staff led by Coach Elvis Tolentino. And of course, a team consultant, his father, the legendary coach Loreto Tolentino Sr. All right, Okolonko for his second free throw. Oh, no good. But the battle for it, it's won by the white shirts of MLQU. 8-point lead still for PCU. They have controlled this game very well. They have diffused all threats from the Stallions. Three-pointer. Oh, yes! Miguel Gula. Suddenly this game has become quite interesting because everybody is contributing. It's very unpredictable. Again, spin move by Sumalakay. All right, Casajeros. And Casajeros! A tip. No. Okay, it will count. It will count.
And Casajeros! A tip. No.
Dexter Tolentino showing us his hops with that putback. And now it's a 9-point lead, possibly 10 with this free throw by Dexter Tolentino. Okay, at the line, Dexter Tolentino. And it's now a 10-point lead for PCU. 58-48. With 3.5 left here in the third. Well, maybe when we go to the fourth period, that's the time that you will see these teams go for the haymakers, the knockout blow. Let's see which team can stage a run. Meanwhile, Sumalakay is simply on fire. They are just giving him the clear path to the basket. So they need to adjust their defense, the Stallions. Alimasa. No. It's with Hansinal. Hansinal. Oh, the shot is not cooperating. Casajeros will attack. Casajeros. And it's won by, let's see. It's still with the blue shirts. Sumalakay. Let's see what gives. Sumalakay has really been active today.
Let's see what gives.
As this has been a very slow final minutes, as both schools are in the penalty. Well, check that. It's only yes, it's only the Stars that are in the penalty. I'll give a warning for resentment. So at the line, take a good look at Kenneth Sumalakay. One of the senior members of this PCU Dolphins team. Of course, Kenneth first saw action in the NAASCU way back in 2015 in the juniors division for Centro Escolar University. And then he left for a while and has resurfaced here in PCU, where he has found a home. Swal! And that's an obvious foul. That's an obvious...
Swal! And that...
And believe it or not, that is just the first team foul of PCU here in the third period. PCU has played very good defense. That's why that's only, believe it or not, that is their first foul. But Swal does not convert the free throw. But still, it's a 12-point lead. Make that 11. So one more free throw coming for Sual because that was a 3-point attempt. All right, so 2 out of 3 for Ryan. Ordonez to Sumalakay. No, Sumalakay has been the story here in the game so far. He has stepped up big time. Okoronko with the unable to clear. Sual will attack. Oh, the layup is not cooperating. The gimme is not even going in. Oh, a foul is called. It's not a...
The gimme is not even going in.
60-50. 10-point lead for PCU with a minute and 39 at the line. Jexter Tolentino. First is good. Ups their lead to 11. You can make it a dozen with this one. Good. Swal. Met by Sumalakay. So Sumalakay, aside from scoring, is doing a good defensive job, we can say, on Swal. Lots of passes. Let's see. No connection. Hustle. Won by the Stallions. Sual slipping, and that's a foul. Only the second foul on PCU.
Hustle won by the Stallions. Sual slip.
Alright, it's on Kenneth Sumalakay. That's the third personal foul on Kenneth. And at the same time, a technical foul is given to the bench of the Dolphins. So let's see, this could be a turning point in this game, especially if the Stallions convert. This might just be a turning point. Remember, we are still in the third, folks. We still have the whole 10 minutes of the fourth ahead of us, and possibly even more. Who knows? Alright, so it will be Ryan Sual who will take the technical free throw. And he makes it. Alright, lead of PCU down to 11. And they retain the ball, Stallions. And a dribbling violation on Ryan Sual. Okay, so Caseros will bring it down again, which has been a familiar strategy here. And they will just let Ordonez handle the ball when he does the half-court set. Ordonez for 3. No good. Outlet. Stallions. To the cutting Gula. Lead is down to 9. 34 seconds left and a foul is called. Caging foul. Only the first foul on Miguel. But of course the Stallions have been in the penalty for the longest time. At the line, Quinto. Missing his first. Second one. And 2 misses for Quinto. Okay, chance again for the Stallions to inch closer. Oh, Gula! And Gula will go for the bonus. Fouls on Quinto. Of course, it is a shooting foul, so it will mean a bonus free throw for Gula. Meanwhile, Christopher Okoronko will come back. As Coach Tolentino sensing trouble, so he brings back his giant into the game. And good on the bonus is Miguel Gula. Alright, now they bother Casajeros. And Casajeros is forced to issue an errant pass. Tolentino could not field it. Still a 6-point lead for PCU. Because like what I said before, every time the Stallions are threatening PCU with a ready answer. Let's see what answer PCU will give this time. But perhaps they will make that move come the fourth because we only have 17 seconds and counting here in the third. So last shot time here, shot clock is off. Stallions will work for the last basket of the third. And hopefully they will carry that momentum into the fourth. Swal! Oh yes! He likes that. Last 2 seconds. No! Time runs out. So, after 3 periods, our score is 62-58. Philippine Christian University continuing to hang on to this 4-point lead. But the Stallions, ladies and gentlemen, are on the attack. And we'll be back with the fourth after this commercial break. Stay with us. You're watching the 19th NAASCU playoffs.
Energy, speed, endurance. Do you have what it takes to compete? Fuel up with MLQU and boost your performance. MLQU. Live faster, live higher, live stronger.
Okay, so we are about to begin the fourth and deciding period. Only 4 points separating PCU with the MLQU Stallions. PCU ahead 62-58. My name is Adi Servino, and this is it. This is the deciding fourth period that will determine who will be the 8th and last participant in this Wednesday's quarterfinals to be held at the Caloocan Sports Complex. The winner of this game will go on to play the top seed of Group B and last year's runner-up Endeavon College's Titans. Of course, the Titans will have the twice-to-beat advantage. So first possession is with the Dolphins. They need to come up with something as momentum now is shifting to the Stallions. So that's a big defensive stop. It can become only a 1-possession lead if the Stallions score. 3 on the way. No, Okoronko clears it quickly. Ordonez all day to shoot and aim. No. Rebound. Won by Sumalakay. Sumalakay will pass it. That was a weak pass. Well anticipated by the defense. Peralta gets the foul.
That was a weak pass. Well anticipated by the defense. Peralta!
Basket, not for the ball not to go in the basket. No, make him shoot 2 free throws instead of 1. But don't foul him too hard to be deemed an unsportsmanlike foul. And I guess that was a good foul because Peralta missed his first shot. So 2 misses for Samuel Peralta. And what a time to come. He is one of the players that Coach Rainier Carpio is banking a lot on this season. Casajeros with 2 points. 64-58. So that's the first points of either side here in the fourth. Sual! Ah, Sual! There's a little more of that where that came from. 64-61. What a time to come for Ryan Sual. Let's see. 3 is the closest. Ah, Casajeros gets the 3 points back. Got a shootout. Hansinal has 2 triples from the first half. Gula! No! Okay, so it's going to be an inbound for the Dolphins. Ordonez will bring it down. And he is met by Sual. Again, our dream matchup. The 2 gunslingers of the NASCU. The 2 40-point men. Casajeros gets his own miss. And a foul from behind. What's this? Okay, it's on the right.
Casajeros gets his own miss. And a
Shooting foul. So now Raymond Ranzel Casajeros will shoot his free throws. 6-point lead. And make that an 8-point lead. And we've got 7:38 to go in regulation. Okay, I'm saying in regulation, you should always have an open mind. Keep your mind open for the possibility of a time of overtime, or in what some of my friends call free basketball. Come on, you know, these players, these young men have been playing very well today. I mean, what's an extra 5 minutes? If possible, okay? If ever. I mean, of course, the loser of this game will say goodbye to the 19th NASCU. But then again, these players, they will be remembered for this, the last game that they will play for the year. And for some of these young men, this will be the last that you'll be seeing of them. They will be graduating. They will be moving on to the next phase of their lives. Whereas, of course, most of the players will be coming back. And we look forward also to the rookies and transferees that the coaches will be bringing in for next season, NASCU season 20. And that should be a grand celebration because it's gonna be it marks
the rookies and transferees that the coaches will be bringing in for next season.
Yeah, so many players have stepped on the floor of the NASCU. A lot of them become successful not just in basketball but in many aspects of life, either as successful businessmen or even family men. Oh, Ordonez hits the mark again. So make that 70-61, 9-point lead. And possibly even more after this stop. So we can see the counter of PCU is back again, okay? So after that threat, that 3-point shot by Ordonez, that last shot by the way was a 3, so it's a 10-point lead. It's now, our official score is...
That 3-point shot by Ordonez, that...
Oh, this is a major development. Wait, again, we're correcting ourselves. That last basket by Ordonez was a 2-pointer. Okay, so our score is correct, 71-61. Bad news for the Stallions. Ryan Suwal has just been disqualified from this game with 5 fouls. And we have 6 minutes and 20 seconds left. So now, MLQ has to play this final 6 minutes without their top shooter. But let's see how they will adjust. You know, if they lose a shooter like Red Suwal, you know, maybe Carlos Hansinal can step up. You know, Miguel Gula has hit a few. Llorente can hit the 3. Okay, Nicolas. Llorente. Missing. Rebound cleared by Sumalakay. All right, Ordonez. Ordonez. $73-61, dozen-point lead for the Dolphins. Again, they have been playing smart basketball today. Another clearance by Sumalakay. Well, Sumalakay is not scoring that much here in the fourth, but he's been doing a lot of little stuff that you know, when it all adds up, it spells win for PCU, and hopefully for PCU that will be the case until the final buzzer. Okay, whistle. Hey there, please.
Energy, speed, endurance. Do you have what it takes to compete? Fuel up with MLQU and boost your performance. MLQU. Live faster, live higher, live stronger.
All right, at the line, Raymond Ranzel Casajeros. Hoping to add to their lead, not yet. First one is a miss for Raymond Ranzel Casajeros. Score remains 73-61 with 4:56 left. Oh, 2 misses for Casajeros. So blown opportunity here. But still, it's a good 8-point lead. Oh, wait, check that. A good 12-point lead, rather, for PCU. Down to 10 on that hit by Hansinal. Like what I said, with the loss, the permanent loss in this game of Ryan Suwal, I guess it's no choice for Carlos Hansinal to step up. 10-point lead still, double digits for the Dolphins after that hit by Hansinal. Ordonez applying the brakes. Rebound, Sumalakay. And again, Sumalakay doing a lot of the little things. Of course, his scoring spree was in the third. Meanwhile, Nicolas. We've got back-to-back hits now for the Stallions. Lead is down to 8. But as we are expecting PCU, I mean, they are now becoming predictable. For sure, Coach Tolentino will come up with a good counter. Like what I said, if you compare this to boxing, they've been very good at counter punching today. It's like hit and run, hit and run. You know, very intelligent basketball here by PCU. Okolonquo. Oh, he's blocked by Alimasa. But Ordonez will not be denied. 76-65. Back to an 11-point lead for the Dolphins on that triple by Mark Edison Ordonez. Hansinal, it's Alimasa. Okoloko returns the favor. You block me, I block you. Ordonez, yes. Ordonez is now heating up here in the fourth. And that's the cue for Coach Rainier Carpio to call. All right, it is in time to join us for the final 3 minutes of this game. Let's see if MLQU can come back. Big miss by Alimasa and a bigger rebound by Tolentino. All right, Sumalakay. Why is he slowing it down? Hands it off to his court general, Ordonez. Oh, Ordonez is hammered inside. Really tough day at the office today.
Ordonez.
So at the line, Mark Edison Ordonez. For his free throws. First one is good. 2:37 remaining. We are nearing the last 2 minutes. Our score reads 79-65. Still 79-65. On that split by Ordonez. Hansinal! And Hansinal will be given 3 free throws.
On that split by Ordonez.
This will follow his lead. First one is good for Hansinal. 79-66. Oh, big miss. And our remaining time, 2:27. 1 out of 3 for Hansinal. Wow. But they keep the ball. Hansinal for 3. Air ball. Recovered by Tolentino. Ordonez. Whoops. Almost a violation there. Llorente. That's more like it. And that's the cue for Coach Elvis Tolentino to call a timeout as his lead is down to 10 points with 2:04 remaining. And we'll be right back for more. Stay with us. You're watching the 9th. There you heard it. You heard it right. It's the last 2 minutes. It's winning time. Stallions with 2 minutes to overhaul this 10-point deficit. Casajelos. Ah, that could be the dagger. Critics of Kenneth Sumalakay. That could be the dagger. But who knows? Stallions may have some miracles up their sleeves. Yes! Miguel Gula with that 3-point shot. 81-72. Not yet over. It's with Sumalakay. Sumalakay will take it easy. He will not rush. Hand off to Ordonez. Sumalakay setting the pick. Ordonez is free. Yes! And I don't know. Is that the dagger? Could that be the dagger? Stallions still fighting. Under a minute left. 1 point lead for
Stallions still fighting.
wait for his teammates. We are just waiting for the final score to confirm the matchup PCU versus Enderon starting this Wednesday at the Caloocan Sports Complex. Our other quarterfinals matchups, St. Clair, the defending champions, versus the De La Salle Araneta University Stallions, the New Era Hunters taking on the St. Francis of Assisi Doves, and the Philippine Merchant Marine School Mariners against the Our Lady of Fatima Phoenix. Block by Alimasa. Hansinal wants the last say. Yes, he does. It's all over but the final score. 84-75. And Sumalakay, well, Ordonez will dribble the time away. He will not shoot. And that confirms it. Congratulations are in order for the Philippine Christian University Dolphins. They advance to the quarterfinals this Wednesday of the 19th NASCO. They will face the Enderon Titans. All right. We will be interviewing our best player of the game. As per our tradition, we will talk to our best players. Actually, you know what? We feel so generous today that we have not one, but two best players of the game. And we will talk to them. Yes, we have not one, but two best players of the game. That's right, because we feel generous today. We have not one, but two best players of the game. Yeah, ano tayo ngayon, mapagbigay. Dalawa yung best player natin ngayon, di ba? Alright, let's just wait. But of course, right here, right now, you know, in this game, he was very fast. And then, ayun, yun na nga. Alright, this is our best player of the game. One of our two, not one, but two best players from the PCU Dolphins. Again, congratulations to our first best player, Kenneth Sumalakay. And we are, alright. This is our other best player. Alright, Alright. This is our other best player also from the winning side, PCU Dolphins, Mark Edison Ordonez. Let's start first with Kenneth. Okay. Alright, Kenneth. As one of the seniors sa team na to, napansin natin sa game na to, aside from scoring, ang dami mong ginawa. Yung stuff na hindi nakikita sa stats. Yung mga bagay like rebounds, screens, defense. Ano ba yung mindset mo entering this very important game? Kasi alam natin, no, a loss will mean goodbye.
Wala. Sinunod na namin yung playing plan namin, game plan. Kasi kailangan namin kasi past few games, mapapangit, sunod yung talo namin. Kaya sabi ni Coach, gawin lang namin yung kung anong role namin sa team para kasi kahit maliliit na bagay lang mga konting hassle, malaking tulong na para sa team namin. Kaya yun, ginawa ko ng part ko bilang isang seniors, tas sinasabihan ko sila na gawin lang dapat nilang gawin. Yun.
And syempre, no, that's a good play mo. You know, everybody na-affect lahat, no? Lalo na yung teammate mo, si Mark Edison Ordonez, of course. Mark, come here, Mark. Ikaw na muna. Mark, you know, before the game, ito, Kenneth, before the game, ang hinahype natin dito, you know, may possibility, may shootout. Shootout. Ryan Suwal of MLQU versus Mark Edison Ordonez of PCU. Now, nakita kita, nung remember yung game nung gumawa ng 47 points si Ryan, nagsa-scout ka dun sa taas. So, ano bang tumatakbo sa utak mo nung napanood mo na, you know, ikaw, gumawa ka 40 points, no? 2 beses. Siya gumawa 47. Ano bang tumatakbo sa utak mo nun?
Sa totoo lang po, ayoko sanang mabit yung career high ko na 40 sa naas ko. So, sinabihan ko sila, Fontanilla na depensahan talaga yung Suwal.
Alright, so for this game, no, ang next opponent nyo, Enderan, familiar opponent. So, any thoughts entering this big game sa Wednesday?
Gagawin po namin lahat para ma-beat yung Enderan kahit twice to beat sila.
Nasaan si Kenneth? Nawala. Alright. Anyway, sige, on behalf of Kenneth, ikaw na rin, batiin mo lahat ng mga supporters ng PCU, mga nagmamahal sa'yo. And syempre, no, invite your classmates, your schoolmates to, punuin natin yung Caloocan Sports Complex this Wednesday ng mga PCU and ASCO fans.
Unang-una, nagpapasalamat ako kay God na kuha namin yung win. Nakapasok kami sa quarterfinals. Ang hirap ng mga pinagdaanan namin. Thank you sa family ko, sa mga sumusupport sa akin. Sa PCU community, punta po kayo sa Caloocan sa next game namin. Kailangan po namin na support nyo para mabit ang Enderan. Sa coach ko po, thank you po Coach Elvis, Coach Ato, Coach Daryl, sa lahat ng utility ng PCU. Maraming salamat po.
And of course, on behalf of Kenneth Sumalakay, binabati ko yung lahat ng mga nagmamahal sa kanya at sumusuporta sa kanya. Umalis na siya, hindi na siya nakabate. Anyway, so again, so kita-kita tayo this Wednesday sa Caloocan Sports Complex. So it has been a very long day, 4 games, pero gaganda lahat ng mga playoff games natin. Alright, see you all this Wednesday on behalf of all the hardworking men and women that have made the 19th NASCO playoffs possible. This has been Andy Servino. Until the next game, Philippines. See you soon. Bye!